twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Zoe. If you didn't know, now you know, and this is just Zoe. But as always, featuring,
it's me. Hi.
Anyway, so today we are doing another reading recap, and this is going to be the June one. We both actually did really well.
We did great. I'm very proud of us.
Our to be read for June, I think we both succeeded. So pop off, queens.
Yeah.
And yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So
I read Extra Witchy. I finished reading Extra Witchy.
Okay.
I was like a quarter or halfway through last time. And it was cute, just like the other ones. So would recommend if you like silly romances and witchy characters.
when we did our last video, I was currently reading 5 rounds. It was good. It was a solid in-between book. I think I gave it like 3, maybe 4 stars. Super simple, easy read. And it's like a series, but like you can stand alone. So would recommend if you're into that. You know, it's very much a little smutty romance. So, you know, fair warning.
Yeah.
Anyway, so after that, I started reading Throne of Glass again. I know, yeah, Holly read The Throne of Glass. And then we both read Crown of Midnight. And then we both read Air of Fire. What did you rank yours? Like, how many stars did you give all of them?
4, 5.
Okay. I think I gave this one a 4. And I know I gave this one a 5. But I can't remember if I gave this. I think I gave this a 4. Can confirm that I am actually liking this series a lot more than I thought I would.
Oh yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
Air of Fire was like, it was the one, man.
Yeah.
It's funny because Air of Fire, I definitely, well, let me go backwards. Do you have anything you want to say about Throne of Glass before I like jump to Air of Fire?
I would just say that as like I literally can't imagine reading them as like not a series like how Taryn did, where she had to wait for them, because I will say that like it feels like medium plots are happening and there are only a few like kind of moments, whereas like I feel like in ACOTAR or Crescent City each individual book kind of had its like crazy thing that happened. Air of Fire was the first time where I was like, oh shit, and even then it was like 3 chapters. You know what I mean? So it's less like
monumental situations and a lot of like historical things happening.
It also might be that like everything is crazy, so like it doesn't seem as like, maybe it's just like all high stakes, so then the high stakes just feel like versus like ACOTAR, it feels like a lot of maybe whatever stuff, and then it's like that moment is so like crazy and like gonna change everything that it feels more important than these maybe. I don't know, but either way, like I'm really enjoying it still. But that's my only like thing, is that like you would not be able to just read one of these and be like, oh, that's a good book. Like they're good books because of how they go together. Does that make sense? It's like a Marvel movie. A Marvel movie is like, okay. Marvel movies together is like, oh shit, okay.
But see, yeah, okay. I get it. I do feel like you could read the books by themselves. I mean, it wouldn't make sense out of context, but like if Throne of Glass, like, I don't know. I feel like there is a climax and a big event, if you want to say, at the end of it. I just feel like it's not a monumental thing.
They don't change things
unless there's more to it than we know going on later on, which is known for Sarah to do shit that don't make sense. Like, it does make sense, but like, you don't really know what the purpose of certain things
You don't understand the importance of it until way later.
So,
which is why they go better together.
Crown of Midnight, I like didn't not like it. Like there were things that were happening that were important, but like
it's all kind of flowing together for me.
I'm gonna be honest, like my favorite person in this book was hurt, so I was sad.
Ooh.
And then
I don't remember. I literally cannot. I was
Yeah.
like, I cannot differentiate what happened.
This
in
is
these
when,
books.
okay, so this is when she is officially his bitch.
Champion.
So she is like going out,
But she
fake
goes
killing.
to Gwendolyn at the end of this.
Yeah.
What's the big thing
She gets
that
sent
happens?
off in this one.
What's like
This is when the creature from below, she goes searching for the creature below, finds out about Dorian's power.
Oh, yeah,
Like all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Before she dips. And then this is her dipping and being told by
And
May
then
to
she's
do
in
everything,
Loveland.
and you're finally like following everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like this one is very important, I think, to like learning about other characters, and like she goes through stuff in this one that I think is important to the storyline.
Yeah.
Just like you said, like I couldn't just randomly read this book because it would literally
It would not
make
any
no sense.
Yeah.
So I heard.
Yeah.
Air of Fire though. Air of Fire is dope because it follows like, okay, I didn't like it at first because it followed so many different people, and I'm not a fan of jumping between like people like that, especially when it's in between like situations. Like if you don't finish a chapter with like a finisher of like what's going on, that stresses me out. And I know that about myself because I will feel like I need to rush through the next chapters to finish the other one, but then I'm like going back and forth. It's too much for my brain. But I liked it because I got to see all of these different characters and what was going on in all of their worlds and all that kind of thing. So still loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Air of Fire was definitely my favorite one. I don't want to go into reasons why. 'Cause
Spoilers! Spoilers.
But it's good. I mean, it's a thickie girl, so you just got more to love anyways. You know what I mean? It's like...
You
there's
get
more
introduced
there.
to some characters, and we really like a new character that comes in this book a
Yeah.
lot.
2 characters.
Oh, you're talking about them as a duo?
No, I was talking about Rowan and then Manon.
Oh, I was talking about Man and just
I
being
figured.
dope. Yeah, I mean, I do love Rowan too, but yeah. Are you feeling like you're gonna like this one more than any of the other series?
The series as a whole?
Yeah. Like Terrence still puts this above Aquatar and Crescent City.
Probably not, just because I'm a big romance person.
Mhm.
And the romance is very like
Sad.
and not surface level in the sense that the relationships are surface level, but surface level and that you don't get like...
I'm hoping that changes though. I know what
Yeah.
you're trying to say. You don't
Yeah.
get depth to any of these relationships.
Yeah.
Because nobody,
Even if
in my
the
mind, she especially, is not mentally relationship ready.
Yeah.
She ain't got nothing to give. So
Yeah.
it's like you can't get any depth of what she's feeling.
Yeah.
And she doesn't like to share it, even
Yeah.
in her brain.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, I'm a big relationship person, and I'm like ready for someone to like be mated. I'm ready for people to fall in love for real, for real. So I don't think I will put it above ACOTAR, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna like one of the books like individually more. Like for instance, like Silver Flames is like top tier to me. I might like one of these books more than I would like Silver Flames. As a
if
standalone.
Silver Flames gets topped, I'm not gonna be well. Cause Silver Flames is like that bitch, you know?
Yeah.
So my opinion right now is that ACOTAR is still number 1 in my brain.
Yeah.
But I have decided officially that I think I like Bryce Quinlan as a character more than I like any other character by S.J. Maas.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. There's something about her that I feel like is just like more my vibe. Like
Well,
if I
yeah.
was gonna see myself
She's like
in
a
a
more
character,
modern, funny, quippy character.
she's
for
a
sure.
she's a thick girly. She's
Yeah.
like got a little toot on her. Not that Nesta doesn't. I don't know. I do love me some Nesta, but
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time between those two.
Yeah.
And I don't have anybody in here. Like I love Nehemia.
Yeah.
I like love her as a character, but like she's not like the same. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
Yeah.
Selena and I don't got it like that. There is one character I think that might get up there,
Yeah.
but to be determined.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I really like Selena. I think she's top tier for me as far as characters go.
I think she's a badass. I think she's
Yeah.
one of the most if not the most badass, like woman character that she has written.
100%.
Just from the
She's
jump.
been through the most. That's
Just
for sure.
from the jump. She's
been
like,
through the most.
she has got it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, if you want a warrior princess,
it makes Feyre's backstory look laughable.
Yeah, no,
Like,
literally,
it's like, oh, poor you.
Yeah, well, you had to hunt.
You didn't have any food. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
You
look at
didn't
her
wake up in
and
a
you're
bed
like,
with your murdered parents.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Okay.
Lots of
Anyway. Okay. So
Sorry, I had one last book. I also
Yes.
finished The Last Wish finally.
Oh,
I've
okay.
been talking about it for like 3 more months.
She
I
did
finished
finish it
Last
though.
Wish.
She did what she was supposed to do. I also finished 2 Kindle books. I forget about these all the time.
Yeah.
The first one I read, sorry, I gotta refresh my mind. What is this? Oh! Okay. I forgot. Okay, obviously not very memorable because I don't remember it for real. But I read The Distraction, which is the first book in the Springbrook Hills series. Basically like a tycoon type dude who has to go back to his hometown because his dad is sick, falls in love with his sister's nanny because they all like live in the house together, yada yada yada. But there's a lot of other stuff that goes on too. I gave it 3 stars. It was a good filler book, but like I couldn't even tell you half the plot right now if you asked me.
Yeah.
The other one I read was Dante, and I just actually finished this book, and y'all, it is
Real
crazy. So Dante is the first in the Chicago Ruthless series. I actually gave it 2 stars, which is kind of a ruthless rating for me. But I did that because my burrito's ready. I did that because I liked it, but it was not my vibe. I don't mind a good like, cause okay, he's like mafia boss style, and I don't mind a good book like that, but like there was some real graphic scenes and like things that he made people do, and like the whole reason they get together is because he takes her as payment for his brother's debt. So like he kidnaps the girl or whatever from her apartment and is like, you have to come live in my house.
Yeah.
And his dad is like, no, you either kill her or you marry her type thing. And he's like, no, I'm not gonna marry this random girl, like I just want the money, like yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But like his bestie basically can tell from the jump that like he likes her, but he's very much like the most ruthless person, and like there's this rumor that he killed his fiance and like their unborn child.
Oh,
and, like this man is he spoiler alert if you care, he ends up killing the brother. They find him, but he finds out that the brother actually had given her away before, which is like, she has a really dark past where she was like basically kidnapped, raped, tortured, all that kind of stuff. Just like terrible scars and stuff, and like really bad nightmares, whatever. The reason he finds that out is because those guys that did that to her, that he gave her to the first time, are his dad's like henchmen, and they're in the house, and so she has a bad reaction to them, and so he ends up finding out that his dad is like really like a hardcore plotting asshole, which I mean he's the head of a mafia, like is keeping women and children in cages type shit. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like it was less about their romance and more about just dark, twisted, nasty shit. And it was
like
not,
too much,
it was like just a little bit too much. Like we went from having a sex scene to like
people locked
torturing
up in cages.
people and like doing weird shit. And I was just like, this is just a little too much. Yeah, and then of course she ends up pregnant because like every book has to have a pregnancy.
It's like when an author I'll shout behind it, awful. It's like when an author just like throws in high stakes stuff to make it high stakes, but like doesn't do it well.
No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're both reading this next. Good old Assassin's Blade. It's the prequel basically to Throne of Glass. So if you know anything about it, it's going to be about Selena, her training, and Sam, her ex-lover. I'm not thrilled to read it. Holly is excited, I think.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think
I'm sure it's going to be great. I've always been of the mindset that like a prequel just bothers me sometimes when I have to read it after I've already gotten into the story, because I like to just keep pushing forward.
Yeah.
But that's just a personality thing.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to like the book because I'm going to like the book.
You're going to like the book.
But yeah. It's like 5 short stories basically. So I feel like it'll be a quick read.
Yeah, I'm really excited. But I'm also excited because I know that this is probably going to have more like romance to it.
Oh, definitely gonna have a love story.
Characters.
Well, and they work together.
So I'm excited about that.
I'm just kind of excited that it's going to be 5 different like areas of the world that we haven't necessarily seen. Because like the first one's the Pirate Lord, then you go to the Healer, then you're in the desert, then you're in the underworld, and then you're in the Empire.
I'm excited,
which
about
we
the
don't know a lot
situation,
about.
whatever that's going to be.
Oh, I was gonna say I started reading Not the Girl You Married, but I literally only read 1 chapter, and then Holly was done with Air of Fire and caught back up to me, so I'm not gonna read it now. It's just gonna go on the back burner until Throne of Glass is finished, but it'll probably be the first one I read after that.
Yeah.
And then the one after Assassin's Blade, for anybody who doesn't know, is Queen of Shadows,
which is a
girl. Thicky girl.
Like between this and that, I mean, next month we might just be talking about this, Queen of Shadows, and is it not Tower of Dawn?
Empire of Storms. If we can
next.
get through Empire of Storms is a thicky girl too.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying we might be talking about, we might be like midway through it.
Yeah. I mean, like,
that's a lot to read. But I mean, if I read this much plus another book, we might be able to get through all 3.
Yeah.
It'll probably depend on how much it like grips us. Because
well, we're also going to the beach though, so we're gonna have a lot of time to sit on the beach and read. I just thought about that.
We'll probably finish the series then.
Yeah, we could literally bring all of them.
Nah, we'll finish the series.
We're gonna be fine. I forgot. We're going to the beach for so long that like, yeah, we're gonna be Gucci.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, anyway, that's going to conclude today's reading recap. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to mine and Holly's channel. And go ahead and subscribe to our joint chapters channel where we have a few videos, aka 1. But our chapters channel is also connected to our chapters podcast.
Look, we're busy. We're getting to it, I swear. We're busy.
We finished our work conference and now we're back in it, okay? We getting there. We getting there. We got ideas. We got ideas.
Yeah.
But yeah, also go listen to our podcast if you want to. You should. I promise you it's a good time. We have a lot of episodes up and there's literally something for everyone on there. So definitely check that out. Otherwise, our Goodreads are linked down below. I'll have all these books linked down below. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Peace, love, and blessings.
Bye.
Bye.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high.